the elements of a good story: precisely delineated characters, plausible motivations, and a plot that turns on an insight about value. The story was straightforward for customers. In exchange for a small fee, travelers could buy both peace of mind — the checks were insured against loss and theft — and convenience. They were very widely accepted. Merchants also played a key role in the tale. They accepted the checks because they trusted the American Express name, which was like a universal letter of credit, and because, by accepting them, they attracted more customers. The more other merchants accepted the checks, the stronger any individual merchant's motivation became not to be left out. As for American Express, it had discovered a riskless business because customers always paid cash for the checks. Therein lies the twist to the plot, the underlying economic logic that turned what would have been an unremarkable operation into a money machine. The twist was float. In most businesses, costs precede revenues. Before anyone can buy your product, you've got to build it and pay for it. The traveler's check turned the normal cycle of debt and risk on its head. Because people paid for the checks before, often long before they used them, American Express was getting something banks had long enjoyed: the equivalent of an interest-free loan from its customers. Moreover, some of the checks were never cashed, giving the company an extra windfall. As this story shows, a successful business model represents a better way than the existing alternatives. It may offer more value to a discrete group of customers, or it may completely replace the old way of doing things and become the standard for the next generation of entrepreneurs to beat. Nobody today would head off on vacation armed with a suitcase full of letters of credit. Fargo's business model changed the rules of the game. In this case, the economics of travel. By eliminating the fear of being robbed and the hours spent trying to get cash in a strange city, the checks removed a significant barrier to travel, helping many more people to take many more trips. Like all really powerful business models, this one didn't just shift existing revenues among companies. It created new, incremental demand. Travelers' checks remained the preferred method for taking money abroad for decades, until a new technology, the automated teller machine, granted travelers even greater convenience. Creating a business model is, then, a lot like writing a new story. At some level, all new stories are variations on old ones, reworkings of the universal themes underlying all human experience. Similarly, all new business models are variations on the generic value chain underlying all businesses. Broadly speaking, this chain has two parts. Part 1 includes all the activities associated with making something: designing it, purchasing raw materials, manufacturing, and so on. Part 2 includes all the activities associated with selling something: finding and reaching customers, transacting a sale, distributing the product, or delivering the service. A new business model's plot may turn on designing a new product for an unmet need, as it did with the traveler's check. Or it may turn on a process innovation, a better way of making or selling or distributing an already proven product or service. Think about the simple business that direct marketing pioneer Michael Bronner created in 1980 when he was a junior at Boston University. Like his classmates, Bronner had occasionally bought books of discount coupons for local stores and restaurants. Students paid a small fee for the coupon books. But Bronner had a better idea. Yes, the books created value for students, but they had the potential to create much more value for merchants who stood to gain by increasing their sales of pizza and haircuts. Bronner realized that the key to unlocking that potential was wider distribution, putting a coupon book in every student's backpack. That posed two problems. First, as Bronner well knew, students were often strapped for cash. Giving the books away for free would solve that problem. Second, Bronner needed to get the books to students at a cost that wouldn't eat up his profits. So he made a clever proposal to the dean of Boston University's housing department. Bronner would assemble the coupon books and deliver them in bulk to the housing department. and the department could distribute them free.